Hey, so my name is Allison Becknell, and I'm an online health and fitness coach. And if I sent you this video, it's because you're interested in getting some more information about what it is exactly that I do. So I'm going to start out with a little bit of backstory about how I got started in my journey from where I started to where I am now. And I'm going to try really hard to keep this under 10 minutes. So we'll see if I can do it. So I started coaching in July of 2015. And the reason that I became a coach was because I had always been such a yo-yo dieter. I was very active. I was a cheerleader all the way through until I got to high school, and then I didn't make the team. And so I went from being super active 5 or 6 days a week to not really doing a whole lot. Anymore. And so I gained some weight. I was always kind of self-conscious about it. And all the way through high school, I knew I wanted to lose weight, but I just didn't really know how. And I didn't know what to do. And then I got to my first year of college, and I made the decision that I wanted to lose the freshman 15 instead of gain it. Like, I was determined. And I did it. I was successful in losing 15 pounds my first year of college, but I did it a totally unhealthy way. I was going to the gym twice a day, and I was doing the Special K diet. I was drinking the Special K protein shake and eating the little snack packs and eating the protein bar for dinner. And I was basically only having one real meal a day, and that was at lunch. And I was eating a salad. And I thought that I had to eat like a bird and spend 2.5 hours at the gym every single day in order to lose the weight and feel confident and to love myself. And as you can imagine, I was only able to keep that up for so long until the summer came and I wasn't going to the gym every day, and I was eating just like I did before, and I gained the weight back plus a little bit more. And so every year of college, when I would go back to school, I would lose some of the weight, but then I would always gain it back because I just was not finding the real solution. And then I started following and became friends with my coach. And I saw that she was working out from home every day, and she was following what looked to be like a super simple meal plan. And she was kind of using her social media as an accountability partner. And I thought to myself, if she can do that, then there's no freaking reason why I can't do that. So I basically started working out and tracking calories on my phone. I was working out once a day. I was going to like a group fitness class and tracking my calories on my phone, and I was sharing about it on my Facebook. And it wasn't long before she reached out and she was like, hey, you are basically doing everything that I do as a coach. You're working out and you're posting about it, you're sharing about it, but I'm getting paid for it and you're not. So I was like, okay, there might be something to this. So I started talking to her about it, started doing my own research, and figured out like, hey, maybe I could do this. Like, I'd tried home workouts before and they did not work for me. Like, I would work out for like the first 2 days and then I would quit. I would say, this is too hard for me. I'm too sore. I just can't do this. And every single excuse would pop into my head. So I was a little bit nervous, and I started out just with a workout. I stopped going to my group fitness classes, and I committed myself to a home workout program, and just kept sharing my journey. And I basically started coaching just for the accountability. Like, I had no intentions of actually turning it into a business. I just thought, you know what, if I'm a coach and I put it out there to the world that I'm doing this, I'm committing, and that I'm going to get healthy and get fit, and that I'm a coach, if I put that out there to the world, then that will hold me accountable and I will be successful, because I don't want to be a failure in front of everyone on the internet, right? So I started for the accountability, and then I realized the value of everything that I was doing and that it was working. I committed to a home workout program. I did it from start to finish. I started following the meal plan, and I started drinking the shake every day, even though I was super skeptical. Um, I thought that the shake that I was getting from Walmart and GNC was just as good, and that there was no need for me to spend the extra money on that shake, because what was it going to do that that shake wasn't? But I started drinking it basically just because I was a coach, and I thought, if I'm going to do this, I need to really do it, and I need to give it a shot. So I bought my first bag of Shakeology. And it completely changed my life, because I was now consistently working out every single day, and I didn't have excuses to not get it done because I could do it at home. So even though I traveled all of the time showing horses, I could still do it because I could take my workouts with me anywhere that I went. I could drink my shake every single day. It was helping with my cravings. Y'all, birthday cake is my favorite food in the world. I could eat it for breakfast every day of my life and never get sick of it. But I have the biggest sweet tooth. But my shake that I was drinking every day was keeping those cravings under control. For the first time in my life, I felt like I was in control of what was going in my mouth instead of my cravings controlling me. And that was huge for me. So I was getting results. I was continuing to share my journey and everything that I was doing on my Facebook, and people started asking me about it. And I started also inviting people to do it with me and sharing it with them and saying like, hey, do you want to do this with me? And I was running my own challenge groups and accountability groups every single month, and helping people get plugged into the same workouts and the same nutrition plans and everything that I was using, and helping them get results. So that kind of brings us full circle into, how I got started as a coach and how my journey kind of evolved, and also explains a little bit about what I do as a coach. So the things that I was doing when I was a brand new coach, just 100% focusing on myself and sharing it with other people, that's what it's all about. That's what it boils down to. Basically, all that I do as an online health and fitness coach is, first of all, I focus on me and my personal journey. I focus on my health, my fitness, getting results for me first. And then also just with like personal development and constantly trying to become the best version of myself. That is my main priority. And then number two is I share what I'm doing with other women who are just like me and who are searching for that solution just like I was. And I share that with them, and I help them get started with the program, and I get them plugged into our groups and give them the support and the accountability that they need. That is basically the gist of what you do as a coach. You're basically just the cheerleader, the motivator, and the person that tries to keep everyone going and on track. And I'm not perfect. I don't try to be. I'm not expected to be. I just do my best every single day and try to become the best version of myself and help other people do the same thing. So we run online groups every month. We kind of have one right now that is just ongoing, that we just add new people to as we go along. And I get results, and then I help other people get results, and I get paid for it. I just want to go ahead and throw it out there that when I first started as a coach in 2015, about like my first 6 months as a coach, I was consistently making an average of like $400 a month. And that is kind of insane, considering that I really didn't even start coaching for the money. I really just started it because I wanted the accountability for myself, and I wanted to get my shakes paid for every month. But I was consistently making about $400 a month, and now I am about 3.5 years into the business, and I'm consistently making about $800 or more every single month. And the only reason I share that with you is just to show you what is possible. And there are people who make thousands of dollars every single month doing this. And it's just where my heart is. It's where my passion is. I love sharing this with other people, the programs and the nutritionals. I love sharing that, but I also love sharing the business opportunity with people. And that's kind of what I wanted to give you some insight into today. And I hope that this video has been helpful for you in giving you just a little peek into what I do as a coach, kind of how I got started and how I've evolved and why I love it so much. There's just nothing better than waking up to messages from my girls or checking into our group and seeing that people are feeling so much more confident, that they've got more energy, that just all different aspects of their life are improving, all because they said yes to starting their own journey. And I just love it. And so that's why I wanted to share it with you. So I look forward to hearing back from you. Please write down any questions that you have about anything that I mentioned, whether it's about the workouts, the nutritionals, the business, the groups, anything at all. And I'm more than happy to go into more detail with you about any aspect of it. I look forward to hearing back from you, and I hope that you enjoyed this video.